Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all our respectable members all over the Middle East. And good morning, all our members from far Arab countries like Morocco, Mauritania, and all. And good morning, everyone across the globe who is watching this webinar. Welcome to today's webinar session of DXN Middle East. And today, we have a fantastic personality to share the knowledge with you. And this is the first time he is addressing DXN Middle East and far Arab country members. It's a long introduction for the speaker. I would like to get the assistance of our honorable translator, Mr. Adam from Kuwait. Today, the speaker, he has completed his Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, MBBS, from South India. And he had won this medal is very special during this current era. He had won Immunology Gold Medal in 1982 for thesis on monoclonal antibodies. Everybody is talking about immunology now. So he had won Immunology Gold Medal in 1982. He did Master's MS Postgraduation in CMC Vellore, another prestigious medical college in India. After working in Kerala for 2 years, he went to United Kingdom. He did his FRCS and worked for 10 years in UK in plastic and craniofacial surgery. He published 22 original papers in British and American journals. He had worked in Middle East area also. He had worked in Dammam, Saudi Arabia as chief of plastic surgery for 6 years. He was the chairman of continuing medical education program for southern province of Saudi Arabia. He worked as head of facial and cosmetic surgery in Mayot, Chennai for 6 years. And he had joined DXN 6 years back. He is the author of the famous book Beyond Modern Medicine, which is exclusively on spirulina and Ganoderma. He had written it 4 years ago, and now it has been translated into Hindi and French. Last 4 years, he had spent in Congo and Nigeria, and he is currently managing a hospital in Lagos, Nigeria. He is a vegan for many years. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't eat fish, though he is hailing from a community and state which is very famous for fish and meat. He is a vegetarian. He is maintaining himself as a vegetarian. He is a marathon runner and has participated in London Marathon, Dublin Marathon, Melbourne Marathon, and most of the Indian city marathons many times. He had recently participated in Lagos Marathon in Nigeria in February this year. He runs daily and also had been practicing yoga for over 30 years. Last but not the least, he is a crown diamond of DXN. Don't you think that this is one of the most dynamic introduction that can ever be given to a DXN crown diamond? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take the pride, privilege, and pleasure to welcome Dr. Eapen Koshy.
دكتور إيبن كوشي شخصية رائعة من الشخصيات الرائعة. اليوم ينضم إلينا في شركة DXN لأول مرة يحاضر الشرق الأوسط وأفريقيا، وهو حاصل على البكالوريوس في الجراحة والطب من الهند، وحصل على الميدالية في علم المناعة عمل في الهند وعمل أيضا في بريطانيا لمدة 10 سنوات في الجراحة كطبيب جراح. له أكثر من 22 إصدار علمية. كما أيضا عمل في الدمام لمدة 6 سنوات، وكان أيضا مشرفا على الكثير من الدراسات في الجامعات السعودية لمدة 6 سنوات. وانضم لشركة DXN قبل 6 سنوات، وهو مؤلف لكتاب مشهور جدا جدا يسمى بالإنجليزية Beyond the Modern Medicine، الجانب الآخر للطب الحديث أو ما وراء الطب الحديث. كتاب أصدر قبل 4 سنوات ويتحدث عن الإسبايرولينا والفطر الريشي، والكتاب ترجم حتى إلى لغات أخرى. كما أنه الآن مدير لإحدى المستشفيات في نيجيريا. هو شخص نباتي لا يأكل اللحم ولا يأكل الأسماك، ولو أنه ينتمي إلى أسرة تحب الأسماك. وهو رياضي أيضا، ولقد شارك في الكثير من الماراثونات في لندن ودبلن والكثير من السباقات في المدن الهندية. كما أنه مؤخرا شارك في سباق الماراثون والجري بلاغوس نيجيريا في فبراير من هذا العام 2020. كما أنه يمارس اليوغا لمدة 30 عاما، وهو الآن في داخل شركة DXN سفير ملكي. فلترحبوا جميعا بالشخصية الرائعة لهذا اليوم، دكتور إيبون كوشي. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, doctor.
Thank you.
How is the situation in Nigeria now?
Nigeria, everything is under control. The government is in full control here. We have social distancing in place. We have good isolation centers and very few deaths really. We're just reaching the 100 mark now. And for this huge populous nation, it is nothing much at all. It is good.
I've heard that your hospital also had been converted into COVID center.
That is correct. Yes. Yes.
Oh, great. So, being one of the
الوضع في نيجيريا الآن الوضع جيد جدا جدا، والأمور تحت السيطرة، وحتى المستشفى الذي يعمل به حول أو خصص كمركز لإدارة فيروس كورونا COVID-19.
Doctor, thank you very much for spending your precious time with us. I don't want to make it very long one since you are very busy. Directly, we will go to the question number 1.
شكرا لك الدكتور العزيز على إتاحة وقتك الثمين ومشاركته معنا، ومباشرة سوف يتفضل بالسؤال الأول.
First question, doctor. Being a top-notch medical professional, how do you perceive the current pandemic challenge the world is going through?
Thank you very much. With my background, I shall give a totally, and with the DXN background which I have, to every single listener, I shall give a different perception and a very common sense view of what is going on. Okay, the virus, like a respiratory virus, like the coronavirus, has been mutating, and there has been leaks from labs all over the world happening all these years. Okay, but what is happening now is the world immunity level is gradually coming down due to pollution, due to soil degradation, due to the poor immunity nutrition that we have. The world is now actually being divided into an immune competent half and an immune incompetent half. Okay, so these viruses, the virus is actually a respiratory virus that likes to live in our respiratory tract. It likes a little bit of oxygen, it goes into the alveolus. But when our immune system is incompetent, we react with a big inflammatory response, giving rise to these respiratory problems and eventually death. That is why this virus has really exposed the coming down of the immune status of the world. Okay, that is where the importance of living a clean life and sticking to immune positive nutrition, which I shall talk in a bit more detail in the coming minutes. And also where DXN and our wellness revolution is really more important than ever before in the current times. Maybe after the translation, I will move on. So the problem here is the immune status of the world that is gradually coming down, exposing these viruses which were not dangerous earlier on, but now coming rising to the picture.
Okay.
السؤال الأول كان دكتور هو كيف أنه كطبيب ماهر ومعروف حول العالم كيف يتعامل مع فيروس كورونا. إجابة الدكتور كانت أنه وفقا لخلفيته العلمية الطبية بالإضافة إلى وجوده في شركة DXN له بعد آخر بالنسبة لهذا المرض. ما يلاحظ هو أن الآن انقسم العالم إلى اثنين من حيث المناعة، مناعة ضعيفة ومناعة قوية، وأن هذا الفيروس سابقا كان فيروس عادي، ولكن نسبة لعدم وجود المناعة القوية هذا الفيروس أصبح متمكنا.
Doctor,
thank you very
maybe,
much. Now,
yeah, Doctor, maybe I'll put the question number 2 also now,
yes,
so that you
yes,
give a single answer. Kindly explain about the importance of DXN products in maintaining immunity and wellness.
yeah. Thank you very much. See, the immune system is if you can consider all the systems in our body, there is nothing more important than the immune system. The immune system is our heart and soul. Okay, for example, if you compare the brain and the nervous system, the brain is just an electrical conductor. It works for 10 hours and has to sleep for 8 hours. Okay, the heart is just a mechanical pump pumping oxygen and blood to all parts of the body. But the immune system, every minute of our life, it is saving us from pathogens, from the air, from the water, and from all around us at all times. Okay, so I shall spend a minute on the immune system before I go on answering to your question directly. The immune system consists of anything that protects us. For example, our gastric juice is part of our immune system. It is from our blood. Body makes strong hydrochloric acid. It is killing all the pathogens that is coming when we ingest from our water, from our food at any time. Okay. In fact, the alkaline saliva is also part of our immune system. The tears in the eye is killing anything that goes into the eye. It is powerful. It is part of our immune system. But the real soldier is the white blood cell in our blood, which produces antibodies and which forms a wall on the blood vessel so that the pathogens don't come inside. For example, I will talk about the gastrointestinal system first. The gastrointestinal system has millions and millions of bacteria. It is actually a pharmacy within our body. But none of these bacteria go into the blood. Our immune system stops it. It stays inside our gastrointestinal system and produces important enzymes for us all the time, 24 hours. But our immune system does not allow it to go inside. If the bacteria goes inside, the same bacteria that is good for us inside the stomach will become harmful for us inside the blood. That is when we go into a condition called septicemia. Similarly, in the lungs, none of the pathogens in the air can come inside the blood. Okay, the white blood cells in the alveolus, that is the lining of our inner part of our lungs, prevents the bacteria from coming inside. The white blood cell prevents it from coming inside, and even if they come inside, immediately a cascade of a system comes into play, and an antibody is produced within the coming minutes. For example, we are now looking for a vaccine for this virus. We are producing antibodies all the time. That is how great our immune system is. Okay, so it is so important that we keep our immune system always at the highest form of health. So before I go into the DXN product, I will just share my chart with all the viewers. Okay, There is a pyramid on top and there is a pyramid below. The red pyramid below is negative immune nutrition. I remind you, I'm talking of immune nutrition, nutrition for our white blood cells, how to keep them healthy and always at the peak of their powers. Okay. When you start at the bottom of the red pyramid, refined sugar and animal milk makes our white blood cells lethargic. Antibiotics and all chemical drugs, including aspirin and paracetamol. In fact, aspirin and paracetamol are the top immune negative nutrition amongst all drugs. They all give us negative immune nutrition. All animal products, I am not saying they should not be used, but they are negative nutrition. In our lives, we should have a combination of 70% of the top pyramid and 30% of the bottom pyramid. If you avoid the bottom pyramid together, it is so well and good. You will be full of positive immune nutrition. Now, coming to the zero nutrition in the center, it is overcooked food. When you have overcooked food, you have only fiber in it. There is no nutritional element in it. As you go up on the positive nutrition, all vegetables, fruits, and nuts, anything from the earth is positive immune nutrition. Okay. Above that are the what we call tonics. Tonics are lemon, ginger, garlic, turmeric, ginseng, aloe vera. They are all tonics. Tonics keep our immune system happy. It is like, you jump into a swimming pool. Okay, if the water is very cold, you don't feel like swimming, but the tonics keep the temperature of the swimming pool at a level that is you're happy to swim. Same thing, they give an alkalinity to the blood and our immune system becomes very happy to perform. It swims so well. That is what happens. Very important is intermittent fasting. Now most of my brethren in the Middle East are on fasting. It's a great and holy time because it alkalizes you and improves your immune system. Okay, and the top of the pyramid is our superfoods, the alkaline superfoods, spirulina and the reishi mushroom. There is nothing like these two on the planet. They are way above even the tonics, and above the importance of fasting comes these two foods. And as DXN members, we have this in we know the know-how and we have it in our hand. We have immunity to keep us away from the coronavirus or from any other virus. Okay, I can wait for the translation now from Adam, please.
سؤال للدكتور عن أهمية منتجات الدي اكس ان في هذه الفترة. قبل أن يتفضل في ذلك أشار إلى أن جسم الإنسان كله مفصل، حيث العقل والقلب والرئة كلها لديها وظائف معينة تؤديها، ولكن المناعة بشكل عام تهتم بكل هذا النظام. وأهم ما هو معروف في ذلك النظام المناعي هي الخلايا البيضاء. لذلك هناك بعض الأشياء التي تضر مثلا بالصحة حسب تصنيفه هو، ولا يعني أنها لا يمكن أن تؤكل، يعني مثلا كالسكريات وأيضا الأشياء الأخرى التي تضر بالمناعة بشكل عام، المضادات الحيوية كلها، خاصة الإسبرين، بالإضافة إلى المنتجات الحيوانية. ولكن هناك مقويات أو منشطات ومحفزات بالنسبة للمناعة كمثل الزنجبيل والليمون وغيرها، بالإضافة إلى الفواكه والخضروات. ولكن في قمة الهرم في تلك الأشياء القلوية التي تساعد على الحفاظ على المناعة دون تفصيل في منتجات الدي اكس ان هي أكثرها في قمة الهرم الإسبيرولينا والفطر الريشي كأكثر الأغذية القلوية التي يحتاج إليها الإنسان في تقوية جهاز المناعة. Proceed, Doctor.
Yes, thank you very much. Now, the people may be thinking, how can spirulina and the reishi mushroom give so much positive nutrition? I can just explain that. Okay, spirulina and reishi mushroom are the most alkaline foods among all Earth's produce. On the planet, you can't find anything more alkaline and more organic and purer than spirulina and the Ganoderma. Okay, now, our body functions well and the immune system functions well when our body pH is alkaline. We have to maintain a pH of 7.4. Every day when we work, when I talk, when we exercise, or when we are under stress, we are always producing acid. Okay, and the kidneys and all the cells in our body are working hard to keep our body alkalinity intact. Sometimes when we are very acidic, the kidney has to work so much that it takes calcium from our bones and and is literally passed in our urine just to maintain our alkalinity. In fact, that is what happens when we have very high sugary drinks. The kidney is made to work so hard, and we actually are urinating our bones, calcium through our urine, in order to maintain the alkalinity. So we have to make our body alkaline, which spirulina and the Ganoderma does very simply, but just by ingesting them within a few minutes after injecting, the alkalinity sets in. Now, spirulina, as we all know, also contains, except vitamin C and probably vitamin B12, all the other vitamins and trace elements that the body needs in its purest and organic form. Okay, this is what the immune system, the white cells, need for their work. It needs the vitamins in large amounts, okay, in its organic form, and that is what the spirulina provides. The reishi mushroom has about more than 400 active elements, okay, but amongst them there are a few elements that really, it appears, it gives a special coaching to our white blood cells. Our white blood cells behave like a big NBA basketball player when the reishi mushroom is ingested. They start behaving like they are top players. That is literally what happens with the reishi mushroom, especially the organic germanium and adenosine in the reishi mushroom helps in modulating our white blood cells and keeping them active. In fact, I can say with almost 100% confidence that a person who lives a normal life and is taking spirulina and reishi mushroom cannot get an inflammatory response and die from the COVID virus. I'm seeing that, and I can say that with all confidence. I wait for the translation now, Adam. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. الريشي والإسبيرولينا من أكثر الأغذية في العالم التي تحتوي على المواد الخلوية العضوية، حيث تساعد أجسامنا على أن تعمل بشكل جيد، وكذلك تحافظ على التوازن الطبيعي بالنسبة للقلوية في الجسم والPHD اللي هي 7.4، وكذلك تساعد الأجهزة الأخرى في داخل أجسامنا التي تعمل للحفاظ على القوية، مثلا كالكلى وكذا. والسبيرولينا أكثر ما تحتوي، أكثر الأشياء التي تحتويها مفيدة بالنسبة للمناعة ولأجسادنا، فيتامين سي وفيتامين B12، هذان الاثنان تحتاج إليهما الخلايا البيضاء. بالإضافة إلى أن الريشي أيضا يحتوي أكثر من 400 عنصر غذائي مهم، ولكن لديها أجزاء أساسية منها تدعم بشكل كبير المناعة كالأدينوسين والجرمانيوم. وكذلك الريشي يوازن خلايا الدم، ومن يتناول الاثنين معا فهناك وقاية كبيرة ومناعة من ألا يصاب أحدهم بفيروس كورونا إذا تناول الأشخاص هذين المنتجين. فبالتأكيد مما لا يدع مجالا للشك يمكن أن تحفظ وبشكل أساسي مناعتنا وأجسامنا من ألا نصاب بفيروس كورونا وفقا لتلك الخصائص التي تتوفر بها من فيتامين سي والأدينوسين والB12 التي تدعم جهاز المناعة بشكل أساسي. You can proceed, doctor.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the next slide. Now the viewer can have a look at the next slide. Okay. Unfortunately, the importance of alkalinity and acidity is not taken up by modern medicine, and it is very unfortunate. This is the basis of traditional medicine, and this is the basis of all Ayurvedic and earthly medicines for the last 5,000 years, and this is the basis of life, really. So I have got a red part here, which is called the acidic pH, and the upper half is the alkaline pH. Okay, I remind you, spirulina, Ganoderma, cordyceps, and the related mushrooms, they're also alkaline. If we just consume them daily, it takes us up the chart of alkalinity, provided we live a normal and earthly life. Okay, if I take this and then I go and drink from morning to evening, or I abuse myself, that's not the answer. But as DXN, spirulina and Ganoderma, along with a normal healthy life, takes us up the alkaline chart. I remind you, okay, when our pH is very dynamic, okay, by taking a man's pH or his urine pH or sweat pH, it does not give the real answer. It is how hard the body is working every day, every minute to maintain the pH. Okay, uh, as you go up the alkalinity, the body does not have to work hard. It is always in an alkaline mode, and that is what DXN products take us to. Now, when we are in the acidic part, that is, the body is always in an acidic, and the body is striving every minute to make our pH alkaline and to keep our organs working, to keep our immune system happy. Okay, that is the red part. Okay, when you have an acidic body, an acidic pH of the body, it also entertains and harbors an acidic mind. Okay, people who are very acidic have a lot of ego, arrogance, criminal behavior. They are self-important. They have a racist tendency. They stick to their own religion. They're always negative. They are jealous. They are selfish. They're all the acidic behavior. And they have insomnia. Women have a lot of period cramps, acne that doesn't go away, gastric reflux, loss of libido. They are all signs of severe acidity. Now, and as we go up the alkaline chart, all these ailments of the body starts disappearing, and the mind also becomes all inclusive, becomes a positive mind, becomes inclusive to all, and you become more and more earth conscious, and you are full of positive energy all the time. I can wait for Adam's translation, then we will go on to the next slide. Thanks.
الطب التقليدي كان اعتمد لفترة طويلة على مسألة الحمضية والقلوية من تلك الأدوية لمدة أكثر من 5 سنوات، ولكن الآن الناس ينبغي أن تتحول إلى تلك الأشياء الطبيعية مثل الفطر الريشي والسبيرولينا والكورديسيبس، بالإضافة إلى نظام الحياة الصحية. فإذا كان نحن نتناول تلك الأشياء التي تضر بصحتنا التي أشار إليها كالسكر وبعض المنتجات الأخرى التي تضر بصحة الإنسان، حتى تلك المضادات الحيوية، فالجسم يتحول إلى حالة حمضية. فالجسم حينما يكون في حالة حمضية يجعل العقل أيضا يتحول إلى حالة حمضية، والعقل الحمضي هو عقل شخصية الإنسان الذي يتمتع بالعقل الحمضي هو يكون مجرم أو يكون متكبر، فيه نوع من التحقيد أو حتى الأرق وعدم النوم، بالإضافة إلى الغيرة والمشاكل الصحية الأخرى. ولكن تناول تلك المنتجات الطبيعية التي تحول حياتك إلى حياة قلوية صحية صحيحة تجعلك تعيش حياة واعية وخالية من تلك المشاكل التي ذكرت. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you very much. Can we have the next picture, please? Thank you very much. I have now drawn a circle. The current situation of the peoples of the world, we are all within this circle which I have drawn. Okay, this is within communities. There will be all sorts of people in one country. There will be more in one country, more of acidic. Anything can happen. Okay, some communities by themselves may be more acidic than the rest. Anything is there. We have a conglomeration of everybody in this circle currently in the world. Okay, as we go down on the acidic, on the lower part of the circle, the immunity levels are also low. Okay, that is where the people are falling to viruses like these. Okay, when you are acidic and your immunity is low. As you go up on the circle, you can see people are healthy, and people on the top part of this circle, they will not be having any ailments, they will not be taking any chemical drugs at all, they will not be visiting hospitals at all. People on the lower part of my circle will be taking hospital visits and a lot of drugs. And now, next, please. Next, please. Now, I think because, no, we'll stick to the second one. The second one, please. Yeah, I think because of the wellness revolution like DXN, especially DXN, the world is slowly going up the alkaline chart. Okay, right now most of the peoples are out of the red acidic part, and we are going up the alkaline chart. This is what spirulina, ganoderma, and most DXN products do to you. This is what, when you live with the earth and with earth's products, this is what it does to you. Of course, spirulina and ganoderma gives us a shortcut, and it fast forwards up the alkaline chart, and it fast forwards our immunity to top level. As you go up this circle, when you go above half of my circle that is drawn, hospital visits will stop. If the whole world is above this upper half of my circle, hospitals will cease to exist. There will not be ailments as we see now. Ailments, lifestyle diseases like heart blocks, like diabetes, like blood pressure, hypertension will just disappear. People will be calm with a normal pulse rate, normal blood pressure. They will all be all inclusive and with only positivity in them. Everybody will be having calmness, deep sleep. And now we'll go on to the next, please. This is where we should aim to be, and this is where long-term intake of spirulina and ganoderma and an earthly life will take us to. At the top of this chart, we are all in alkaline mode. There will be no community fights. There will be, of course, I said there will be no hospitals. People will be in alignment with animals around them. Everybody will have equal opportunity and equal status in life. That is a world and alkalinity that we all should be attaining, and DXN products take us towards this. Now, if I were to draw a circle at the lower end, we are actually going into self-extinction. If we go to the bottom circle on the red arrow, we will just invite all sorts of viruses in, and there will be no escape. Yeah. Now I'll wait for the translation, please. Thanks, Adam.
أوكي. العالم الآن الذي يعيش في الحالة الحمضية تكون فيه المناعة ضعيفة جدا وقابلية الإصابة بمعظم الأمراض، بالإضافة إلى هذا الفيروس، فيروس كورونا. لكن العالم الذي يعيش في الجزء الآخر من الرسمة التي مشار إليها في الشاشة هي الحالة القلوية التي لا يزور فيها الناس الأطباء، ويكون في حالة صحية جيدة ووقاية من الفيروس. وبفضل شركة DXN، أن DXN الآن حولت الناس إلى ذلك العالم من الحالة القلوية التي تسهم في رفع المناعة وإيقاف زيارات الطبيب وإيقاف الأمراض الأخرى كمرض القلب وأمراض السكري وأمراض الضغط. فشركة DXN تقدم تلك المنتجات الإسبيرولينا والفطر الريشي التي تسهم في أن نكون في الجانب الآخر من العالم حالة الوقاية الصحية والمناعة القوية. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you very much. Shall we entertain any question if there is, or I can go on?
Doctor, the third question. Before I proceed to the third question, I heard that you are a person who does the fasting. No, usually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How often do you do the fasting, doctor? Because we are in fasting season now.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for that question. Yes. I love fasting. Actually, I fast every Friday whenever it is possible, or every Friday I fast from sunrise to sunset. But I lived for 6 years in Dammam. Okay. After 6 years, 3 years, entire Ramadan period, I fasted with my colleagues. The full Ramadan time, I fasted. Yes. And fasting actually upgrades your body and mind. I understand it fully. That is why in my immunity nutrition, it is just below spirulina. The fasting is so important for your body and mind. It keeps us so calm. It changes us. And shall I go on from a scientific point of view?
كان سؤال سئل الدكتور عن أهمية الصيام وهل هو صائم. الدكتور ليس مسلما، ولكنه كان حينما كان يعمل بالدمام لمدة 6 سنوات كان يصوم كل رمضان تضامنا مع أصدقائه، وحتى أنه يحب الصيام كثيرا، وأيضا هذه الأيام كان يصوم، بالإضافة إلى أنه لديه عادة يصوم كل يوم الجمعة. فالصيام هو يعرف تماما الفوائد الصحية العلمية للصيام، أنها ترفع المناعة وتحافظ على الجسد والعقل، وأيضا تسهم في حياة صحية، بالإضافة إلى امتلاك الهدوء والاستقرار النفسي. Okay, doctor?
Thank you very much. Salim, I'll spend 2 minutes on the fasting. Why from a scientific point of view? See, what happens is, in modern world, we eat 3 or 4 times a day. We have a lot of sugary drinks. We have fast foods. So we are always in an insulin mode of life. Okay, that is, always the body is producing insulin and trying to bring our blood sugar down. Okay, so we are in an insulin mode of life. When we are in insulin mode of life, our important gland, an endocrine gland called pancreas, endocrine and exocrine part it has only a very small part producing insulin. Okay, we are made like that. The major part produces a hormone called glucagon, which is to increase our blood glucose. Okay, when we fast, the insulin production stops. In a person who never fasts, the insulin production never stops. It keeps on producing insulin, and the body goes into an insulin deficient state, and there is no more petrol in the tank, and we go into a condition called diabetes. In fact, millions and millions are in a pre-diabetic state, just waiting for the petrol tank to be empty. Now, when we fast, the insulin production slowly stops and the glucagon takes over. Glucagon is the major portion of the pancreas, is called the alpha cells, which produce glucagon. And that is what pancreas is meant to produce. But glucagon makes our glucose to go up. It takes glucose from our fat cells, from our liver, and from all parts of our body. New glucose is produced. Along with glucagon, all the other hormones also starts producing when we are fasting. When we are fasting, the body produces growth hormone, it produces the thyroid hormone, the adrenal hormone. Everything is in circulation, and this raises our immunity levels. Our white cells are happy, and the whole body is happy. That is why fasting is so very, very important. I will also tell you one more point. Salim, I know you are fasting today. Even though you are fasting every day around 9:30, 10, you get that feeling of severe thing. Oh, this is too much, and then it goes away, and then you go. That is the point where the insulin mode is stopping and the glucagon is taking over. The same happens in a marathon runner. Around the 4 kilometer, 5 kilometer mark, you feel, oh, I want to stop, it is too much. But that is the time the insulin is stopping and the glucagon is going. Once you go past, it is a bliss. The rest of the fasting day, the rest of the marathon becomes a bliss. Keep on going with the body's hormones. That is what fasting, and that fasting test really should be a part of everybody's life, whatever religion. Yeah. Thanks, Ray.
علميا الصيام هو مهم جدا جدا، ومن تلك الناحية المعروف أن الناس حول العالم دائما يتناولون 3 إلى 4 مرات في اليوم، يتناولون الوجبات ما بين 3 إلى 4 مرات في اليوم، ويأكلون، خاصة أولئك الذين يتناولون الوجبات السريعة. هذا الإكثار من الطعام بشكل مستمر دون توقف يجهد البنكرياس، لأن الأنسولين سوف يرتفع. ولكن حينما نصوم نحن، فهذا الصيام سوف يقلل من الأنسولين، وبل يتوقف إنتاج الأنسولين. لذلك الصيام يحافظ على الجسم، وكذلك ينقي الدم من الأنسولين المتزايد فيها، خاصة أولئك الذين لديهم ارتفاع السكري. أنه أيضا يجدد الخلايا، كما أن الصيام يساهم في إنتاج كل الهرمونات التي يحتاج إليها الجسم، كهرمون السعادة وهرمون الشبع. وهذا الصيام أيضا يشبه ما يقارب بالماراثون، باعتباره شخص في الماراثون. أحيانا فعلا حينما يصوم الشخص ربما يشعر بالإجهاد والتعب، العطش والجوع، ولكن نحن أيضا حينما نمارس الرياضة، يقول كما يمارس الرياضة في العداء، في العداءات والجري وكذا، ما بين 4 إلى 8 كيلومترات، هو يشعر بالتعب ولكن لا يتوقف. فحينما لا يتوقف ويواصل الاستمرار، بعد ذلك تكون حالة الجري والعداء تكون جيدة جدا جدا بالنسبة له. نفس الشيء بالنسبة للإنسان الصائم، إذا شعر بالعطش والجوع ولكنه لم يتوقف ولم يتوانى، لذلك سوف يشعر بلذة الصيام وفوائد الصيام. Okay, doctor?
Thank you.
Doctor, before we proceed to the last question, we will take a couple of questions from the attendees.
Sure.
Okay. Our Crown Ambassador of DXN Middle East, Mr. Mohammed Fatemi Ghani, he is attending this webinar from Canada. So he had given me few personal messages. Wow, what a webinar. Completely different approach to gynotherapy. Okay. Now we will move on to his question. His question, another attendee, Alam Omar, also had asked the same question. Please explain in depth as how immune system is connected with stomach problem and how our products help in getting rid of all types of stomach problems. Mr. Adam, could you please translate the question?
Okay. كانت هناك مداخلتين، مداخلة من السفير الملكي بكندا وهو يتابع ويسعد جدا بهذا الويبينار الذي يقدمه الدكتور السيد فاطمي غاني، منبهر جدا من هذا الويبينار، بالإضافة إلى سؤال من أحد الأعضاء: ما هي علاقة المناعة مع نظام الهضم وكيفية إسهام منتجات DXN في هذه المسألة. Keep on.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What a question. Most respected Fatima Ghani, my respects to you and to the person who asked also. My utmost respects to you. Thank you very much. This is one part of modern medicine which is so very wrong and where DXN is solving the problem. I will explain in detail. This is one part of modern medicine that has to actually die. And today, some pharmaceutical company may come and shoot me when I say the explanation. I will tell you. Okay. I told you in the beginning that the gastric juice is made from blood so it's one of the wonders of many things our body produces. Okay. It is the first stage of defense for our immune system against whatever we eat. Okay. Now, when we have stomach problems, it is not because of gastric juice. The gastric juice is their part of the stomach. What modern medicine does is, we give H2 receptor blockers to stop the production of acid. We are reducing immunity. It is so wrong. We give proton pump inhibitors like omeprazole, pantoprazole to reduce the gastric acid. The gastric acid is never the problem. It is like saying, take a pig out of the mud. The pig loves the mud. The gastric mucosa lives in the gastric juice. No point reducing the gastric juice. Okay. The problem here is an imbalance in the stomach which is causing the problem. Listen carefully. The gastric mucosa has an imbalance of energy. The cellular energy is lacking. Hence, what happens is there is always different bacteria coming. Okay, there is a bacteria that is unfavorable to the stomach coming. Normally, if the gastric mucosa is well balanced, nothing will happen. We have to give nutrition to the gastric mucosa to take care of this imbalance and produce an environment for the favorable bacteria. Okay, now spirulina is a superfood which gives immediate cellular energy and alkalinity and gives strength to the gastric mucosa and goes a long way in solving this imbalance. Okay, now there is nothing in modern medicine other than stopping the gastric juice, which is actually reducing the immunity. The fellow will come for stomach pain and go out with a reduced immunity, and he'll be taking the gastric juice inhibitors like omeprazole or before amantadine for a few months and sometimes for lifelong. For what? It makes no sense. The answer is in spirulina and ganoderma. I will tell you how. Now, spirulina will give strength to the gastric mucosa, and whatever ulceration is happening, it will improve the wound healing by thousands and thousands times fast forwards, and the wound will start healing. More importantly, it produces an alkalinity in the mucosal surface for the favorable bacteria to grow. Okay, within 2 weeks of taking spirulina and the reishi, or somebody who can't afford the Ganoderma, just the linseed coffee, people will ask me, sir, you are giving me coffee for my stomach pain. I said, yes, but this is not caffeine coffee. This is a mushroom coffee. Just try it. Within 1 cup, you will feel the difference. Within 2 weeks of taking, a person who came with severe acidic smell and mouth smell, and if you take the gastric juice, a lot of helicobacter, unfavorable bacteria will grow. They will just disappear with spirulina and Ganoderma. It is as simple as that. Sometimes people who have had gastric acidity for 20 years, it takes about 6 weeks. They have to be patient, and you have to confidently tell them, keep taking. You have had nothing working for you for 20 years. Listen to me for 6 weeks. They will say after 2 weeks, sir, it is still there. I'm better, but it's still there. Keep on taking. And that is how you solve the imbalance with spirulina and Ganoderma, and the stomach issues are solved. The favorable bacteria is allowed to come back, and you go into a mouth with no smell, with no acid problems, and all you need is to correct the imbalance.
هناك بعض السؤال الذي سئل علاقة منتجات الدي اكس ان مع المعدة ومشاكل الهضم والغازات. الناس دائما كانت تتجه إلى الطب الحديث في معالجة هذه المشكلة، ولكن شركة دي اكس ان لديها الحل البسيط لهذه المشكلة وبشكل نهائي. عصارة الغاز في أجسامنا هي جزء من نظام الهضم وليست مشكلة تسبب مشاكل عسر هضم وغازات، ولكن هناك عدم توازن في داخل البطن، فبالتالي يحدث الخلل وتأتي البكتيريا وتفعل أفعالها وتحدث الضرر. ولكن نحن نحتاج إلى أن نقوي المناعة حتى تتكفل بصحتنا، ومن تلك الأشياء المقوية هي الإسبيرولينا كأفضل تلك المقويات، خاصة لأولئك الذين يعانون من مشاكل القرحة. أيضا يمكن أن نشجعهم على أن يشربوا القهوة التي مخلوطة مع الريشي، وأقول لكم بكل ثقة يمكن لهؤلاء الأشخاص في ظرف 6 أسابيع أن يتشافوا من تلك المشاكل التي تتعلق بالغازات وعسر الهضم وسوء الهضم أو حتى أمراض القرحة. فعليكم أن تستخدموا تلك المنتجات الريشي والإسبيرولينا. You may proceed.
Thank you.
Doctor, next question from Mahbub Rahman Jidda. Being a practicing doctor, have you got any testimonials in terms of the improvement of immune system? Definitely by using DXN products.
Mr. Rahman from Jeddah, the answer is thousands. Thousands and thousands and thousands. And I will use this opportunity to share. It is not right to make statements, and then people will say DXN is claiming that, claiming this. But being in this DXN webinar, I will tell you, okay, anybody who takes spirulina and Ganoderma regularly, and even if you are HIV positive, you will never go on to AIDS. You will never, your immune system. In fact, if you take it for 2 years, I have patients who have no semblance of it. Your results are negative, become negative. It happens to all. Okay, people come for various problems and they come and say, sir, my allergy has gone. My allergy of so many years have gone. People, so the immune system, it just picks up. People with autoimmune problems, they come to me for different reasons. That is how DXN has brought divinity to my practice. I am solving problems that they did not come to me for. And especially autoimmune problems of the thyroid, they all disappear. So the answer is thousands and thousands. It happens to everyone. The immunity goes up. There's an immediate rise in immunity, and it stays tops. Alkalinity, immunity, they both contribute to a good life and also to longevity. It improves, it prolongs our life, prolongs our healthy life. Yes. So the answer is very much yes.
كان هناك سؤال من محبوب الرحمن للدكتور أنه هل وجد هناك براهين وتجارب حقيقية باعتباره طبيب لأشخاص استخدموا منتجات الدي اكس ان وساعدتهم في الحفاظ على صحتهم أو التشافي من أمراض أخرى. كانت إجابة الدكتور نعم، كطبيب فعلا هناك آلاف التجارب والبراهين التي مرت به وعليه لاستخدام المنتجات في التشافي، ولكنه لا يعلن ذلك لأنه إحدى الأشياء التي لا تستخدم في شركة دي إكسين أننا نقدم المنتجات كأشياء علاجية للآخرين. حتى أشار إلى أن الشخص الذي إذا كان مصاب ب حماكم الله من مرض ال HIV أو حتى الغدد، كل هؤلاء الأشخاص هذه المنتجات تدعم مناعتهم ولن يتعرضوا إلى مسألة ضعف المناعة، بل سوف يصلوا إلى تدريجيا يمكن أن يصلوا إلى مراحل من التشافي، لأن هذه المنتجات فعالة ولها تأثير قوي على صحة الإنسان وتدعيم نظام المناعة. You may proceed, doctor.
Yes, in my own personal life too, Salim, to answer Mr. Rahman's question from Jeddah, again, about 6 weeks after starting myself on, I used to get every morning, I used to sneeze 10-20 times, especially during the when the rain starts, those maybe a pollen allergy or a dust allergy. Okay, within 6 weeks, it just went out for my life, something that was there for 20 years. Sometimes I will start operation early morning and sneeze for 10 times and come back in. So that went out of my life. And then, more importantly, after running marathons, I used to get on my right tendo Achilles a swelling, so inflammation. And then I can't run for the next 10 or 12 days. And it was really worrying for me. I used to limp around. I was once I started the reishi mushroom, the inflammatory response just disappeared about 6 months into reishi mushroom. And here I am running faster than before. So it happens to everyone. The immunity goes up without any iota of doubt. If today I am the prime minister of any country, I will give spirulina and reishi to all my citizens, and I will have zero admissions from COVID. I can confidently say.
تأكيدا على سؤال محبوب الرحمن، هو أيضا كتجربة خاصة بالنسبة له استفاد كثيرا من الإسبيرولينا والفطر الريشي، حتى أيضا في الماراثونات التي كان يجريها دائما بعد أن ينتهي أي ماراثون كان يشعر بنوع من الالتهابات والانتفاخات وكذا، ولكن والأرق، ولكن بعد أن استخدم هذه المنتجات كانت هذه الأعراض تتلاشى، وبل بدأ أن يستعيد طاقته بشكل أسرع وأسرع ويجري أكثر فأكثر. أيضا هو استخدم هذه المنتجات وفي أشياء كثيرة جدا، وبالنسبة له كان أيضا يعاني من بعض المشاكل التي تتعلق بعسر الهضم، وهو كتجربة خاصة له في مدة 6 أسابيع كان يتناول تلك المنتجات بالشكل الذي ذكره، وتخلص من آلام كانت لمدة 20 عاما، خاصة أنه كان بعد كل عملية يجريها يعاني من بعض الأرق والالتهابات والتعب، ولكن بعد أن تناول هذه المنتجات كل هذه الأشياء توقفت بشكل كامل. You may proceed, doctor.
Doctor,
Thank you. Yes.
There are many feedbacks coming about the webinar, about the excellent nature of the webinar, and there are many questions also flowing in, but I'm afraid we'll be having much of time because we are close to Iftar also now. So I would like to ask you the concluding question for the session.
Okay.
A little personal question. How did you join DXN and what are your future plans in DXN?
Oh, thank you very much. Actually, I am ever so grateful to my upline. I'm ever so grateful for showing me this world, it changed my life. And I joined DXN when a patient of mine, when I was a surgeon in Chennai, after his facial surgery, he went back and presented me with 3 big boxes, one spirulina, one rishigano, and one ganocilium. And I took them for 3 months, and then I realized what was happening to myself, my running times, my GI health, my immunity. I just felt it, and then I started researching and I started giving patients, and then I realized I was into a divine world. I have brought divinity into my practice, and I'm helping thousands and thousands of my patients. And today people don't come for me for surgery alone, they come for all sorts of reasons, and I'm able to help. What more can I ask? Okay, Now, regarding second part of the question, what do I plan? I plan to be associated with DXN all my life till I die, because that is the best I can do to me and people around me. And I am ever so grateful. Thank you very much.
كان هناك سؤال للدكتور كيف ينضم إلى شركة الDXN وما هي مخططاته. أشار الدكتور إلى أنه ممتن جدا جدا للشخص الذي دعاه إلى شركة DXN. ففي الهند حينما كان يعمل بمنطقة شناي زاره أحد المرضى وأجرى له عملية جراحية، وبعد أن خلص العملية الجراحية أهداه ذلك المريض إسبايرولينا، وأعطاه 3 عبوات من الإسبايرولينا، وبعد ذلك كان يتناول تلك المنتجات بالإضافة إلى أشياء أخرى أعطاها له، وبدأ يبحث. ظهر هناك نوع من التحسن في حياته وصحته وبدأ يبحث، وبعد ذلك انضم إلى شركة DXN وشعر أنه دخل في عالم مقدس، أنه عالم جميل جدا جدا. ومن خلال تلك المنتجات لم يبقى فقط كطبيب يعالج الآخرين يقدم تلك الأدوية والعقاقير، ولكنه بدأ يساعد الناس أيضا من خلال تلك المنتجات. وبالنسبة لسؤال مخططاته في DXN، DXN ليست مخطط آني، ولكن هي مخطط مستقبلي متعلقة بكل حياته إلى أن يغادر هذه الحياة. You may proceed, Doctor.
Salim, thank you very much.
One second, Doctor. I was about to conclude, but lately one question came, which is very interesting. It's a question to the horse's mouth. It is from Salim Mukherjee from Oman. Thanks, Doctor. Normally, we have difficulty to introduce the products for doctors like you. Can we know how to do that?
Mr. Salim, can you repeat the question again, because it's like
okay. Normally, we have difficulty to introduce the products to doctors like you. Can we know how do we do that?
What a question. Yeah, this is, see, I have actually, classified modern doctors into basically two types. Okay. The first type is a doctor who is very intelligent, very good at his work, he is making a lot of money, and supposing I go and tell him, so I have got this spirulina and ganoderma and your heart block will just go away. He will think, I am doing 4 surgeries a day, and if it will go away, I don't want to know about it now. He understands, but he doesn't want to know about it now. That is the first type. And about 20% of the doctors are like this. The 80% of modern medicine doctors, unfortunately, their eyes are closed. It is so difficult to open their eyes. Once they get a degree, they have gone on a different path. They have not kept their eyes open. Their eyes are closed. They are not very good at their job, at their own job, and they don't understand this, that the answer is here, right here. They don't understand. So it is a big struggle. The best thing is, it is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. We have to find our own way. I am trying my best for my colleagues. It is very, very difficult. It is very difficult.
كان هناك سؤال للدكتور كيف هو يجد صعوبة في تقديم منتجات شركة DXN للأطباء أمثالهم. الدكتور أشار إلى أنه قسم الأطباء إلى 2، منهم 20% أشخاص أذكياء جدا ومحترفون في أداء عملهم، يتجه إليهم ويقول لهم أنا يمكن أن أساعدكم بشيء ما، خاصة إسبايرولينا، لتتخلصوا من الإجهاد الذي يصحب عملكم. وهؤلاء الأشخاص ليس لديهم وقت لأن يبحثوا، ولكنهم إيجابيين. الشق الثاني من الأشخاص أو الأطباء وهم 80%، هؤلاء عيونهم مغلقة وعقولهم جامدة، حتى أنهم لا يبحثون ولا يجتهدون كثيرا في عملهم، وهناك صعوبة مع هؤلاء الأشخاص. ولكن بشكل عام لا ينبغي أن نتعلق بذلك، بل علينا كل منا عليه أن يجد الطريقة التي يمكن أن يقدم بها المنتجات ويدعو بها الآخرين للانضمام إلى شركة DXN.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for your precious time and for those wonderful uh, words. Because the kind of feedback which we are getting really shows the quality of the webinar. We would like to welcome back you here again in future whenever you have time. We would like to learn more from you, Doctor.
Thank you very much,
Anything?
Salim. Thank you very much, Mr. Adam. Thank you. Thank you.
Anything as a goodbye note, Doctor?
Thank you very much. About all I can tell to all the viewers is take spirulina, take Ganoderma, or at least spirulina and the linseed coffee every day, especially in these times without fail. Give it to everybody around you. Force it on your family, even if they say no, because this is keeps your immunity so high, and you will not succumb to the current pandemic times. Yes.
كان هذا الويبنار جيد جدا جدا، فردود الأفعال التي تلقاها الجميع كانت جيدة من كل المتابعين، وهو بالنسبة له كنصيحة يقدمها للآخرين يدعو الجميع إلى استخدام منتجات شركة DXN، كل تلك المنتجات بما فيها الريشي والسبايرولينا والمنتجات الأخرى، حتى المحافظة على المناعة، بالإضافة إلى أهمية دعوة الأهل والأصدقاء لاستخدام تلك المنتجات والاستفادة منها في الحفاظ والوقاية من الأمراض.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Adam, for that wonderful translation.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Mr. Okay.
Thank you all the